guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hi, my name is Adana, and please feel free to join the fam by clicking on the subscribe button, liking this video, and dropping a comment below. And if you're a returning subscriber, hey love, thank you for coming back again. So guys, in today's video, we'll be talking about navigating our 20s. If we're being honest, our 20s is the most confusing stage of our life where we're trying to navigate what next. And for some of us, we had journals in our teen years where we wrote down things we wanted to achieve before we clock 30. And they include being a multimillionaire before you clock 30, having 3 kids before you clock 30, going on multiple vacations, and spending your moolah. And this is me here asking you today, how markets? But also understand that all hope is not lost. And I understand you're trying to figure everything out at once, but also understand that you might never really get everything figured out. And that is okay. It's fine if you don't get it figured out. So I'm going to share with you guys some things I've paid attention to that's helping me navigate my 20s. So if you want to join the bandwagon, keep watching. First thing is managing your finances. Life is too glamorous. There is always a fashion trend. There is something to buy. There is somewhere to go to. There is somewhere to spend on. There is that clothes you want to buy. Everything is so flashy at this point. But the one thing that will save your life in your 20s is knowing when to spend, when to save, and when to invest. And personally, I don't invest at this point because I've not found the right investment for me. But when I do, I'll obviously invest. But if you find that plan, please invest. Save a lot. Save for the rainy day. Reduce the amount of money you spend at this point and save a lot. It's going to help you. You mustn't join every single trend in the market. You mustn't buy every single thing. And you mustn't be found at every single location. Personally, I don't even leave my house. I am in my house 24/7, and that is because outside is expensive. And if you know outside is expensive for you, please be like me. Sit down in your house. And the second thing is self-discipline. In your 20s, self-discipline is very, very essential. In fact, very important. And personally, I would define self-discipline as the ability to push yourself to keep going and stay motivated, regardless of how you feel physically or emotionally. And we can all relate to this particular thing. That moment when you want to go to work in the morning, but you cannot wake up because you are so tired, but you don't have a choice. You know you gotta go to work. And that is how it is. You have to set time for everything. When do you intend to wake up? When do you intend to prepare for work? When do you intend to show up at work? When you are done with work, what do you intend to do with your time? Do you want to sleep or do you want to do something else? And that's what self-discipline is all about. Even when you feel like you don't want to do anything, you just have to move on. You just have to pick yourself up and do something, because bills ain't gonna pay itself, most especially if you pay bills, for those that pay bills. So bills are not going to pay itself, and you won't keep making excuses for yourself till you're 30. And trust me, it can be very overwhelming because I'm at that stage of my life right now, and it's so tiring, but you don't have a choice. And also, it's okay to rest when you feel like things are getting overwhelming, but don't rest too much. Don't rest too much. There's no time. For some of us, we don't live with our parents anymore, while some live with their parents. And if you don't live with your parents, you don't expect your parents to be calling you and be waking you up every single day. You have to discipline yourself. What is your plan? How do you intend to execute that plan? Have a target, work towards executing that target. And that is what discipline is all about. And you need it in your 20s more than any other time. And when you build that right foundation in your 20s, trust me, 30s is going to be easier, 40s and 50s. I've not gotten to that stage yet, but I already know that if you build your time efficiently, it's going to help you on the long run. The third thing is contentment. Guys, we live in a social media generation, and it is so crazy because you will see people that you are older than, like way older than them, but the kind of lifestyle they are living in, you might never really smell it. And it's okay, it's fine. You have to be content with whatever level you are in. If you try to keep up with trends, if you try to follow social media and the way they are going, you will lose yourself. And that is one thing you don't want to do in your 20s. You do not want to lose yourself following trends. If the money you have is only okay to buy a particular kind of clothes or a particular kind of shoe, please buy it and rock it well. There is always a standard for everybody. If you don't have money for luxury, there is okay, there is okerika. And there is also thrifts. People that sell the sharp ones. Buy from those people if your money can buy it. And if your money cannot buy the thrift, buy the okerika that your money can buy and rock it in peace. Just wash it and iron it well. Buy oil perfume. These days, perfumes are no longer expensive. You can even buy oil perfume of 500. I'm not sure, but yes, I think so. 500, 1000, you're okay and you're good to go. Put on a good perfume and rock your hair well and you're good to go. One thing you should try and avoid is trying to reach a particular standard when you know that you've not gotten to that standard. Just be content. There is something my mom always did to us when we were little. So I will go to a store with my mom and I will see very flashy and nice things. And I know she can afford those things comfortably. And I'll tell her, oh, mommy, I like this. I want to buy it. And she'll tell you, oh, don't worry, I'm going to get it for you, but not now. It's not yet time. So it will make you understand that there is a time. And I think that helped me a lot and shaped me to understand what contentment is all about and what time is all about. When it's not yet time, don't rush it. You will get to that point. That time will come. And when that time comes, you will rock it better. But for now that you're not in that season and you're not in that time yet, settle, absorb the season you are in, take it in, and also work harder to be better. And if you've not gotten to that stage, take it easy on yourself. No pressure. The fourth thing is be open to learning. I call the 20s stage the explore stage because this is when you test the waters. For some people, they are just not teachable. They do not know it. They don't want you to teach them because they feel you do not know it, and whatever you want to teach them is not reasonable, and they will never learn. And if you're in your 20s, please drop this mindset. It will never help you. You won't move forward with such a mindset. If you're someone that wants to grow, someone that wants to expand in whatever you are doing, you have to be willing to learn from other people. Be willing to learn from people that are higher than you. Read books and research. The search engine is your friend. Google is your friend. Wikipedia is there. You have so many search engines. Research, learn, study, and expand yourself. It's going to help you so much. If you watch my friendship video, you see that I said I don't like reading. But this year I decided to challenge myself to study at least one book in 2 months. And please don't ask me how it's been going, but I will tell you, Sha, it's been going well and it's helping me so much. And it can help you too. If you try to study, read other books, expand your knowledge. So explore your 20s in a good way. Step out of your comfort zone and do those things that you wouldn't have done on a normal day. Like me, I'm doing YouTube, and on a normal day, I won't be here speaking to anybody because I like my comfort. The fifth tip is keep solid friendships. Guys, I dedicated a full video to friendship on my channel. I'm going to put it up here so you can go and watch it. That is a starter pack for you. Very, very important. Starter pack. It's not all this kind of friendships that people used to do. That is not friendship. Guys, find solid friends. Very important in your 20s. They are going to shape you, they will push you, they will help you, they will stand with you, they will cry when it's time to cry, they will laugh when it's time to laugh, they will pray for you, they will uphold you. A lot of things. The benefits are plenty. And it doesn't mean that there won't be some heartbreaks. So see, nobody is perfect. So there's going to be little tweet here and there. But at the same time, let it be that those times you need them the most, they are always there. And you are also there for them. Very important. So have solid friends. Your friends will determine how far you are going to go in life in a way or the other. They are going to determine that. Your friends will determine if you are someone that will go forward or if you're someone that will remain stagnant. Very important. So check yourself, check your circle. And if your circle is not solid, find a way to make it solid. And if you can't find a way to make it solid, I will say what I always say: get your bags and leave. It's not a must. You mustn't be there. That's just it. You mustn't be there. The sixth point and my final point: know God for yourself. Guys, in your 20s, knowing God is very, very essential. This point can be so overwhelming. The 20s can be overwhelming, it can be draining. It can be confusing, and the only thing that will help you is knowing God. If you know God, your steps get easier. You don't get completely confused. And it doesn't mean that you will know every single step of your life, but it means that you know who is leading you, and you know obviously that the person will not let you go astray. You need to cry. Kneel down and cry your heart out. When it's difficult, those days that days are showing you shege, adulthood is slapping you basbos, let the person you are speaking to be God. Because if you want a human being to be doing that work for you, they are going to disappoint you. And no, they are not disappointing you because they just want to disappoint you. They also have their own issues too, and they need someone they can rely on too. So you can't keep relying on other people. You have to find a solid person to rely on, and that is God. That's the best you can do for yourself. Have a time that you spend time with God, a time for prayers, a time for worship, a time for studying the word, a time you just immerse yourself in God's presence. It will help you so much. It will save you from a lot of stress. It will save you from a lot of traumas. It has been saving me, and if it has been saving me, it can save you too, because there's nothing really special about me. So if it saves me, it can save you too. So knowing God for yourself will help you so much in your 20s. Coming from me to you. You can thank me later. So guys, these are things I'm incorporating in my 20s that are helping my life, and I'm sure that when you incorporate them in yours, they're going to help you. You can also comment below things you incorporate in your 20s that are helping your life, or things you incorporated in your 20s that helped your life. If you're still here at this point, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, give this video a thumbs up, and drop a comment below. Thank you, and see you next time. Mwah.